I signed a contract for my wife's family. She broke my trust. And now that I'm leaving her with nothing, she's begging me to stay. It feels like my whole life just got flipped upside down. I found out after over 20 years of marriage that she's been sneaking around behind my back. And now I'm done. I've started the divorce process. It's breaking our 4 kids' hearts. But how can I stay with someone who broke my trust like that? When we got married, her family was super rich. They had huge houses and fancy cars and acted like they were better than everyone. They made me sign a paper saying I wouldn't get any of their money if we split. I didn't care then. I was in love and ready to start our life. But guess what? Their money vanished over the years due to bad business and fights in court. My wife stayed home to raise the kids while I worked. Our youngest is 18 now, just out of high school. Because of that old paper, she won't get any money from me after the divorce. No support, nothing. She'll be in a tough spot with no cash. The only thing we share is our house, where we raised our kids. It's paid off, but it's big, and she can't pay the bills, taxes, or fees alone. She'll probably lose the house and have nowhere to live. And after what she did, I'm not helping her out. Since I gave her the divorce papers, I've kept my distance, like my lawyer said. It's hard, but I have to do it. Now, she's pulling the kids into this mess, trying to use them to change my mind. It's awful. We have 2 sons and 2 daughters. She's begging them to convince me to stop the divorce and try fixing things. I told my kids I'm not wasting more time on her. Most of them stopped pushing, except my oldest, Lila. She's super close to her mom and hates the idea of us splitting. Lila keeps saying her mom knows she messed up and will do anything to make it right. She even said I owe it to our family to try again. I told her it's not her place to push me. Now, every time we talk, she cries and begs me not to ruin everything. I know this is tough for her, so I offered to pay for a counselor to help her cope. She said no, claiming there'd be no problem if I didn't divorce her mom. Since Lila won't listen and keeps getting upset, I've decided to step back from her until the divorce is done. My other kids say she's getting worse. I tried talking to her, explaining that this isn't her fault and that I love her a lot. I said I try to be kind, but I can't stay with someone who lies and hurts me on purpose. I stayed calm, hoping she'd understand, but she just broke down again, begging me to forgive her mom. I said no, and I had to stop talking to her for a bit. Right before my other daughter, Mia's birthday, I texted Lila and my wife not to bring up the divorce, since it'd be the first time I'd see my wife since filing. Neither replied. Mia's birthday felt weird and tense from the start. Everyone tried acting normal, but the awkwardness was thick. I hoped we could get through one day for Mia without drama, but I was wrong. My wife started making sly comments about how nice it is to have family together. Everyone saw through it. My son, Nate, called her out, saying she was selfish to say that on Mia's day. Then Lila defended her mom, and Mia, already upset, dropped a huge secret. She said Lila knew about the cheating and helped hide it. A big fight broke out, and I couldn't fix it. I walked out, feeling crushed all over again. It was like finding out about the affair the first time, but worse. Not only did my wife betray me, but my own daughter did too. The one I thought I could always count on. I always knew Lila was closer to her mom, and I was okay with that. A daughter should be close to her mother. But this, knowing about the cheating, helping hide it, I don't know why she'd turn on me like this. Why she'd choose to deceive me. Now, I'm set on cutting her off completely until the divorce is done, and maybe for good.